y'all doing? This is Joanna here with a solo video this time. I did an early video with the Rockies, and now I'm doing one with the Red Sox. Let's just do that in a minute. It's been weird, a weird weekend, you know? Especially before, when you're halfway through it and you're just like, hopefully nothing happens, on Sunday, but you know that should be in the past. To be honest with you, by the time this goes up, a really weird weekend, you know. It's like one of those things where you just look at it and you're just like, I don't want to deal with this, and then you're just like, You know what I mean? I've been dealing with a lot with that lately. A lot of people in my life just been really kind of dickish.
Yep, that
You
ball
know,
went out.
I biked to my parents' house from the MCC, Manchester Community College, and I'm literally in their house, and I'm like getting a drink, and I'm literally getting yelled at, and it's like, are you kidding me? What the hell is that? Okay, we gotta run real quick off the bat. That's good. Why is the throwing in this game all weird? You know? That's another two. That's basically 2 runs with like nothing.
No, he's in there.
So that's good. Hopefully nobody gets injured, you know? Because that would suck. Especially when you're having like probably the worst table setters imaginable on the field.
Out.
At least in the
He's
one or
out.
two spots, you know, lineup wise. I feel just weird about what happened Saturday, but that's nothing new. Like, my family's just a bunch of shitheads, and I'm not afraid to say that because I'm a shithead myself. Like, I'm not afraid to admit, you know, I'm not perfect. What I am tired of is like people in my life going, "Oh, well, it's just you. You know, it's your fault." My mom throws a bitch fit because of a soda. When I bike there to like save her a little bit of stress and agony from going to the mall, that's me trying to help you, and you're taking that and you're spitting in the face of me. You know. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, that's okay because it's mommy. You know, it's not okay, man. It's never okay. You know, it's like, what the fuck? I bike all the way to your house from someplace. It doesn't matter if it's up hills. It doesn't really matter. It was a mile and a half. Who fucking cares if it's up hills and whatever? But, you know, they like to, oh, you should make some iced tea. Like, bitch, are you kidding me? Like, I don't usually disagree with that statement in a lot of ways, right? Okay, make some iced tea, whatever, fine, whatever, fuck you. But this was a day when both me and my mom were looking at each other like, oh, you're gassed. You're like, you know, and she's over there, oh, you gotta get iced tea out? It's like, and nobody, like, to be completely honest, nobody told me it was bad to drink the soda. Nobody. So, like, to get mad at me for that is like, why would I make iced tea when I could drink the soda? Like, why would I do that? I don't care, you know. It's one soda, like, and that's a big no-no. I know you were holding the soda yesterday. You were hogging it, you know. Like, you know, like, bro, I bought that shit. Like, what the fuck? Who cares? You know, like, I bought that shit. And that gets me stressed out because it's like, when I did laundry over there, I bought the soda. I bought a 2-liter. I wasted money on that. It was a waste because even at the time, I'm like, oh, they probably got some shit to drink, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they got iced tea, whatever. I bought it, you know, in that, like, hey, let's preemptive this, you know, let's do the, I don't want to say the tactical nuke, like, that's a bad thing, but, you know, the tactical, like, hey, you buy a soda, and then you deal with it, you drink it. But my mom is so delusional, so hopped up on being an idiot. No other way to put it, you know? An idiot. That she, went off on me like she bought it. And I'm pretty sure I bought the soda. That's why I'm saying that. You know, I don't want to be wrong because I don't want people to think I'm a liar. I'm pretty sure I bought it, you know? You know? You know, like, if I didn't buy it, then, yeah, I'm not gonna, like, hog it. But when I buy something for me, you know, that's for me. That's not, like, especially when it's like, I know I drink soda, I know, you know. You know, like, that's, like, why I don't usually make videos angry and why I've been doing a lot of silent ones, you know. I've been, like, you know, kind of mad, kind of just not happy with stupidity ruling my life and paranoia and all that, because that's not how you should live, you know? You should, to be honest with you, I don't feel safe coming home, you know? Like, that's not how anybody should feel in their own apartment, you know? You know what I mean? And I'm like pitching good here, but I'm not aiming. I don't really care. I'm like, I'm laughing. I'm trying to like distract myself a little bit tonight, whatever.
0-2 is the count.
You know, it's not good. It's one of those things where I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Ball, that's low.
Maybe that's just a freckle. I'm gonna look at that in a minute. I'll make that 7. That's gotta be like a freckle or something. Yeah, that's gotta be like a freckle. It's not exactly, you know, something I should be worried about. Yeah, like, you know how it is. This is why I'm not safe at home. Like, looking at shit that isn't really shit, you know, because you're just paranoid at this point, and it's like, no, it ain't good. It looks kind of nasty, that ain't good. But I think that's nothing to be worried about. Looks like a freckle or dirt or some shit. Which is, again, not what you should be thinking when you're at home. And that's just life, you know? Especially when you're like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's okay. I'm doing fine. I don't feel fine, but I'm doing it, you know? Like, I've only got $2 for the rest of the month. But that's okay, because mommy doesn't know that. And mommy thinks she's just so perfect. And, like, I really hate that. Because it's like, you got 3. Just so much shit I gotta do. Oh, fucking ton. I don't know what the hell that is. Like, you know how, like, dirt is, you know? And you also know that, like, freckles are one thing. But, yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. fucking paranoid again. That's just not what I want to be right now. See, I gotta get this football back up with some air in it. Yeah, I'm like freaking out a little bit by that. Can't even have a moment of peace. Yeah, that's a freckle or something. That's nothing to be worried about. Nothing to be worried about, thankfully, you know. There we go. Right? Like, it's one... I mean, I don't really want to think about that. But it's like, you know, this is shit. Real world shit, like, right? But it's shit you don't want to deal with. And that's just the way life is. Especially in the Federico family, where it's like, I gotta deal with a family that doesn't give a damn about me. I gotta deal with my own apartment being kind of against me, you know? You know what I mean? Just that, like, oh, everything, it's not, like, majorly against me, but it is just, like, people not taking care of themselves. I gotta deal with it, you know? Like, that's annoying. Like, you know, especially, like, when it's in the walls and you're just like, bro, this is not my fault. That's where my family tends to go with it. It's always Joanna's fault. It is Joanna's fault. It is Joanna. No. It's in the walls, dude. It's in the fucking walls. Let's call it what it is. It's a shit living situation. I don't care what you say. I almost want to punch them when they say that, because it's like, let's just call it what it is. Yes, I'm not always nice or clean or everything. Damn. You know, it's like one of those things, like, let's acknowledge facts. Like, you know, like, I fucking hate this. I fucking hate them.
Well, that's off.
I'm not gonna, I don't want to say, like, I don't want to say I'm sorry, because, like, that's the other thing, too. I lit them up. But, if you hear me out, I am accountable. I lit them up. But I also, like, know that if I say I'm sorry, these idiots are gonna go back to it again and again. Which doesn't make me sound great, but, you know, it's like one of those things, like, again and again, they attack me. They like doing it, because they think it's easy. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm looking at them like, let's call a spade a spade. Let's call it like it is, versus just bullshitting. Bullshitting solves nothing. Nothing. And I'm like the only one that wants to do things, and the only one that nobody in the building, like, I mean, nobody in the building, right? Nobody in my family understands. I don't fucking sit at home, like, because I don't sit at home. I don't want to. To be honest with you, I would totally go fishing tomorrow or something like that. I don't sit at home all the effing time, you know? The fact they like to think, oh, she just sits at home and she's a person that can't do this shit, and she's not doing, no. I do my own shit. I make my own things happen. You know what I mean? I've never come to them for any reason for rent or utilities. I've never done that. I've never asked them for $100 to pay utilities. The only time I have, and it is when I had a bed bug scare a few months ago. That's it. $100. And they fought like hell. You know, like, I mean, they fought like hell. So they literally, they literally want to, like, do that, and they want to do that, and it's like, come on, it's $100, you know? Like, $100, and they're fighting me over that, and I'm looking at them like, I've never come to you for rent, for phone or anything like that. I've only come once for a phone, and that was because my phone broke and I needed a new one, and you denied me. And you're gonna sit there and,
All ones the count.
you know what I mean? You're gonna sit there and like act like you actually helped me out, like I'm being an inconvenience when I have to pay $100 in phone bill. Are you kidding me? Like, I was on a $50 plan. That's why I asked for some money to pay for a cheap ass phone from Metro, and they literally can't do that. You know, they can't even do that. It's like, bro, how stupid are you? You know? Whatever. I don't get it. I really don't get that, you know? Well, we hit the minimum by half a minute here. I feel weird, you know? Just weird. I want to go to bed, but I don't want to go to bed. I want to just stay up a little bit. I don't want to stay up a little bit, you know? Weird shit, weird things, you know? You'd be like doing weird ass videos anyways, especially with friends. Recorded a little bit before this, so it goes up before this, yeah. We got 2 outs, so we might as well do it to the end of this inning, you know? Right? Be like, yeah. And when you're on top, give them no chances to surprise you, you know? I feel like crap, though. It's like one of those things, no matter how old you get, if you talk back to your mom, even when it's, like in this case, almost entirely justified, you know, again, the venom in which I spewed was not it, but the words of just being like, you're crazy for, like, getting a bitch fit over 1 can of soda, that's justified. I don't fucking care what you are. Calling my mom everything I've thought in my head, like, at that point, it's like, you know I'm gassed, you know I'm literally sitting there, you don't care, I don't care what happens to you at this point, get out of my life, you know? You know what I mean? You sit there and you make it look like you're a victim, like when all you're doing is getting mad at you for 1 can of soda, but that's okay, because it's mom. Like, that's not okay, it's like, oof. You know, who cares? I mean, I love that home run, don't get it twisted, but, right? Especially when you're just like, I need that home run at this point. I know my team is not the greatest pitching wise, so, yeah. Taking deep.
All ones the count.
4-1 lead for my pitcher, though. That's always good. To be honest with you, that's always good. But I'm not feeling too good myself. Like, I'm just like I think I've got some like leukemia, because that seems to be where everything's headed physically. Mentally, I'm just like, again, you never feel good no matter how old you get. Talking back to the one that brought you into this world, and that's no matter what it is, like if you're justified or not, it feels odd, you know, it feels weird. You know what I mean? My mom yelled at me like it's okay to yell at someone for 1 can of soda, you know? I'd rather, you know, I almost wanted to take every single can and just empty it in the sink, so she knows what that is like. She knows, she has a punishment, you know, like that, like, hey, I don't have to get mad at you, but, you know. You know, like, I don't care what mommy does anymore. I It's not up to me to decide what's up. And I realize we're at the end of the inning, so there's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and bye-bye. Hopefully you have a more peaceful day than me on Saturday. All right. Thank you. Hopefully you have a happy Monday. Bye-bye.